This
Are we
is
the
fraud.
only community that suffers because of fraud?
We're talking about fraud.
Are we the only community that does fraud?
Hey everyone, this is Matt Wills with Defining Ethos. So today we're looking at two street interactions where people ran up on Nick Shirley to confront him. So we're going to go through the talking points and behavior.
How you doing, man?
I just want to ask you,
Yes, sir.
why are you sensationalizing the propaganda?
What are we
to
sensationalizing?
To attack our community. What's your final objective?
We're not attacking your community by any means.
Are you making
We're
good money
looking-
from this?
We're looking for fraud.
No, I'm
For
not.
instance, can you answer our question? Where's Safari Transportation Company 607?
second.
It's not there.
How
And why
much-
don't you answer?
How much money are
Why don't you answer the
how much
question?
money
Where's
are you
617
making?
Dreamline Security?
How much money are you making?
I make money
off
off of YouTube. That's how I make my money.
Exactly. So you're making money off of sensationalizing.
That my
You wouldn't
job.
make any
That's
money
how
if
you
there
in the
wasn't
Somali
fraud.
I'm not attacking you guys. We're asking.
I'll tell you the
fraud is
reason why
fraud,
this is
sir.
happening. All right. Let me
David,
tell you the reason why
fraud
you're
is fraud,
this.
correct?
Yes.
This has nothing to do with race. This is fraud.
This
fraud.
absolutely has to do with us being Muslim.
No, it does not.
All right, and us being from Africa. This is a constitutional argument. If you don't want us here, change the freedom of religion. Say, listen, we don't want Muslims in this country anymore.
Here this guy is making an appeal to the law. He's also using a motive fallacy in order to make that appeal. So while Nick's fraud campaign is about exposing fraud, this guy's ascribing a racist and Islamophobic motive. Under that framing, this guy can dodge the reality of what's going on and just say, you should just change the Constitution if you don't like us. That way he can make Nick look unreasonable. Now, this is a learned behavior, and I'm going to show another guy use the same tactic later on in this video. They're being taught this. It's no different than people calling you racist when you talk about real issues. Using those labels is simply a bludgeon to make people afraid to criticize or look into things. Now, I believe that if someone uses that type of label, that's the first person you should be skeptical of.
We're not saying
No,
that.
no.
We're not
Because
saying that.
When I go
Sir,
onto
we're
your
talking
comments,
about fraud. You're talking.
When I go onto your comments,
My comments
what
aren't
I see
me.
is people that say we do not want Muslims here. Kick every single Muslim in Minnesota out of Minnesota.
That's a comment.
You are listen.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're preparing for the Somali community to maybe be taken to concentration camps, just like
How?
the Japanese community.
How?
All right, you're sensationalizing.
No, we're not.
It's funny that he claims that Nick is sensationalizing when he just brought up the concept of Somali concentration camps.
All right,
Sir,
something that
answer
can
the
listen.
question. Where
That's something
where
that can,
is the transportation
something
vehicle
that can
company?
jeopardize
Answer the question.
safety and the protection of
This
the
is
Somali
fraud.
community.
We're talking
if
about
anything
fraud, sir.
happens to the Somali
We're talking
community,
about fraud.
Listen, I'm not doing anything. I'm
I
not
know,
physically touching
you're
him.
getting very close.
I'm not physically
You're
touching
very
him.
close.
No, I'm not physically touching him.
This is fraud.
What
We're
you're
talking about
doing,
fraud.
what you're
You're
doing,
you're
what
defending
doing,
fraud.
when
You're
I go
defending
into your
fraud.
comments,
You're defending fraud.
people who hate Muslims
Okay,
want
people
us
can-
out of here
people can say
for
what they
being
want. I'm not
Muslim,
censoring anybody.
us using your material.
So what he just did there was guilt by association. Essentially, he's saying because Nick posted fraud videos that involve the Somali community and some people commented on those posts, Nick is responsible for the views in those comments. That would be the equivalent of someone posting a criticism about Trump's policies and people in their comments respond with calling for Trump's death. Is that someone now responsible for those views? This guy is just painting a picture of racism to obfuscate from the fraud.
Islamophobes
Don't go
use
too
your
close.
material.
You're going too
People
close.
who hate Islam use your material.
close.
Say
Too
to
close.
us, we don't want you here.
Okay.
Change the Constitution.
Okay, we
But
got
guess
you.
what? Let me tell you something. Guess what?
Say it. Say it. We're asking about
You know,
fraud.
what
We're
you
asking
do,
about fraud.
You hate Muslims.
I'm not saying I hate
You
Muslims.
hate you
We're
know
talking
you
about
hate
fraud.
Muslims.
We're talking
Why
about
are you
fraud.
attacking us?
This
are we
is
the
fraud.
only community
We're
that
talking-
suffers because of fraud?
We're talking about
Are we
fraud.
the only community that does fraud?
This is why I say his appeal to the law is a learned behavior, because that's a standard Western media tactic. Then here he's literally finding justification for fraud because other people do fraud. So he went from intelligent moral framing to reasoning like a 12-year-old.
Are we the only community that does this?
This is about
All right,
fraud.
but there's what, 300 Somali
This is
providers in
fraud.
all of Minnesota?
There's actually
I'm not-
800.
don't touch
Don't
me.
keep talking.
Is there
Don't go
So-
close.
Do you speak English?
transportation companies.
Don't go close.
Your security doesn't even speak English. Listen,
Yeah,
let me tell you
so
something.
see, this isn't a race issue,
Listen,
sir.
let me
This
tell
is
you
about
something.
fraud.
We have, what, 1,000 providers?
Yeah, you guys have a...
Even it's 2,000 providers.
Okay,
You
sir.
want to sacrifice the safety of
Sir,
80,000 people
we're not
because of fucking 2,000 providers? Are you fucking mad?
He's got that exactly backwards. Exposing the fraud is not what put 80,000 people in danger. The 1,000 to 2,000 fraudulent companies are exactly what put the 80,000 people in danger. And this is a common inversion of reason that you find on the left. They claim that the consequences put people in danger instead of the poor character or illegal behavior that put them in danger. These situations wouldn't exist if no one did any fraud.
Are you stupid?
I'm not stupid. You're stupid.
You're
Where's the transportation
sensationalizing.
company?
What about if a mass shooting happens in Minnesota? It will be because of you. It will be because of you. If any Somali gets hurt in Minnesota, it's because of Nick fucking Shirley. If any Somali,
this is about
if
fraud.
one single Somali gets hurt,
This is about fraud,
it's because
sir.
of you. Sensationalizes. You son of a bitch. Sensationalizes.
Wow, you're very
Get the
nice.
fuck out of our neighborhood.
Very nice.
Get the fuck out of our
Sir,
neighborhood.
can you tell me where the transportation company
Get the fuck out
is?
of our neighborhood. We don't want you here. Get the fuck out of here.
Calm down, sir.
Get the fuck out of here.
Sir, this is
You
about
want to
fraud.
sensationalize? You wanted clicks?
You're
You got clicks.
sensationalizing yourself,
You
sir.
wanted clicks?
You're
You
sensationalizing
got
yourself.
clicks. You wanted clicks? You wanted YouTube?
Tell me where the
You
transportation
wanted
vehicle
YouTube
is.
clicks? You got YouTube clicks. Now get the fuck out of our community.
Tell me where the
Get the
transportation
fuck out of our
vehicle is.
community.
Tell me where the...
You
This
stupid,
is about fraud.
racist motherfucker.
This is...
Say I don't want
This
Muslims
is about
here.
fraud.
Say I don't want Muslims here. Say it. Say
I'm
I
not-
want to change the Constitution.
No, I don't
and
want to change the
freedom of
Constitution.
religion, and I don't want Muslim Somalis in Minnesota. Kick them out. I was born in this country. You have to take the passport away from me. That is what you are
Sir,
arguing for.
we're not talking...
Change the Constitution.
This is about fraud.
Appreciate it.
Get the fuck out of our community.
This is about fraud.
Fuck out of our community.
Now, later on in the same video, another guy gets out of his car and confronts Nick in the same way, using the same talking points. Now, pay attention to this because the behavior of both of these guys is born out of desperation. What you're seeing is survival behavior. When your livelihood starts getting threatened, you lash out.
Hey, what's up? What you got going on, man? Hey, you keep the false narrative that you be going on. It's a nonsense.
you should get in your car 'cause
you
there's-
should not be doing that, right? You are creating misinformation. This is not fair. It's not fair for the American people to be doing that.
For
It's
fraud to
not
be happening?
fair. It's not fair what you mean. You cannot be doing that. You're not being fair.
That language is desperation. It's not fair. Now, the first guy was pure aggression. This guy is using pleading language.
How?
This country is built on fairness. You're not being fair.
Yeah,
You cannot come into the community and be doing that.
So we shouldn't allow fraud to be happening, right?
Let the legal system do its job.
Well, it's failed.
We got a governor. We got a attorney general. Let them do the job.
You know, if I was living in a different country and a bunch of white people got caught up in a bunch of fraud schemes, I would be pissed because it would affect the way that people would look at me. I'd be like, that's not me, that's those guys, and I'd be hoping they all got caught. This guy is clearly threatened by Nick Shirley's work and then pointed to what makes him feel safe, the governor and the attorney general.
You're not in a position to do the job. You're not a prosecutor. If you want to run for office, go ahead, run for office. But you cannot be doing this.
And there again, we have an appeal to the law. The first guy said change the Constitution, and this guy said run for office, essentially saying that nothing can be done unless it comes from the authority, and these guys feel safe with their current authority.
This is misinformation. This is the information.
How is it misinformation, sir? It's from the...
This is what you're doing.
State
You're
of
coming
Minnesota.
You're coming everywhere. Where you coming from?
You see what I mean? We're talking about the facts that's happening here.
You can't. It's Southside. It's my turf. Get it.
Sir, so we were just having a civil conversation. That guy hopped out of his car in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road about the fraud that's happening.
So anyway, I thought it would be fun to break out some behavioral psychology on these street interactions, so if you enjoyed that analysis, be sure to subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.